Ngobujwala ngekujikele. Ah, na 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 na. Okay, I'm really scared. Okay. So, firstly to 2020 and to spotting all those fake friends and leaving them immediately. Yay! Cheers. Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today's video is my very first video of 2020. I'm so excited. I'm very excited. If you're new to this channel, please make sure you subscribe, make sure you like all my videos, please make sure you also turn on your post notification. So girls talk. You need to have your popcorn firstly. You need to have your glass of champagne or wine or oros or water or something, but have something to drink. I just want to say there will always be a fake friend in your life who you would consider as your sister, your BFF, your forever, your human diary, your whole world, when it's not even the case. So I'm here to help you guys on how to spot a fake friend and cut them off immediately, literally, with no hesitation, with no reconsidering. Just do it immediately, because this is an alert from me, because you don't want to find out when it's too late, you know. So yeah, let's get into the video. But before we get into the video, please make sure you follow me on Instagram, following me on Snapchat, follow me on Twitter. Please also subscribe on my other YouTube channel with my husband at CYAN.B. So yeah, okay, so the very first way to notice that she's fake and she needs to be cut off is when she's not happy for you. Like when you accomplish something, or you got an A in a test, sorry, or you got new heels, or you got a new bay and stuff like that, and she's not happy for you, cut her off. For example, I'm an Insta famous girl, and obviously I work with a lot of brands or stuff like that, so obviously I get so many things from them and stuff like that, and then I post, but like they're not happy for me. Like maybe I call them, yo friend, I just got this from this and that and that, I'm so excited, like yeah, I'm happy and stuff like that. Like you have expectations for them to react like positively and like excited, like they should be excited and stuff like that, and like they just drop you down. Honey, she is fake. I just want to tell you guys a very funny way of how I noticed that my ex-best friend is actually fake and not happy for me. It's actually last year, 2019, when I got a new phone. I just literally got a new phone, and she was the first person I told before I got the phone. I'm like, hey best friend, I'll be getting a new phone, stuff like that. She's like, nah, let's make goals and stick with iPhone 5s. No, it's 6s. She told me that because she's using it and stuff like that. I'm like, nah bro, I want to use an X and stuff like that because I can afford and stuff. And she got mad at me, guys. Like like she literally got mad at me. So she's fake. And guess what I did? I cut her off in a split of seconds with no hesitation, darling. So you better do that. Okay, so the second thing of how to spot a fake friend is if they do shitty comments or like slicky comments, like oh you're so fat, I'm kidding. Oh you're so ugly today, I'm kidding. Oh you have bad marks, I'm kidding. You look like a cripple, I'm kidding. Stop. You know, there's a difference between being real and like being shady. I mean, why would you want to be with someone who's like always shady and stuff, who's like literally never happy? They just look at those little things that are wrong and become shady about it. She is fake and she needs to be cut off. This past year I gained so much weight, basically because I'm super happy and stuff, and I could see myself obviously, so I don't really expect anyone to tell me that, but like they would tell me anyway. So I got this bitch who was like, oh my gosh, you look so fat and stuff like that. And you know, as a friend, I expect you to say, Chomi, I can see that like you're gaining weight, like let's just do something about it, or like, are you fine with your weight and stuff like that. It's just like just in front of people, like you've seen me for weeks that I've gained weight, and you wait like to be around someone else and be shady and be like, oh my gosh, you're so fat, bitch, I will cut you off. And I did. So yeah. So the third way to spot a fake friend is when it has to do with boys or boyfriends. I'm sorry. The third way to spot that she's fake is when it has to do with boyfriends or guys in general. Just in general. So maybe, for example, when you guys are chilling together and stuff like that, and you with your boyfriend and stuff like that, and other girls are just there, and this fake friend just keeps looking at your man, or they keep like making comments about your man, or saying something that your man has to say back, or like laughing out loud at jokes that are not even funny that are made by your boyfriend. Honey, she is fake. So let me tell you guys about my experience. It's a bit different. This past year I got into a new relationship. I was really happy, guys. I was really happy, and everyone knew that I was happy. But those fake friends would come to me and tell me, oh, do you know that he's a cheater? Do you know that he did this? Do you know that he did that? Did you hear that he, you know, like girls who come to me telling me about my boyfriend and the things he did before, they fake and non-existent things. Like sometimes, because you see that person as your best friend, it is possible to actually believe them and stuff like that, while all they can say is just negativity about your man, like all the time, or like just negativity about a guy. And when they are with the guy, it's a different attitude. They are happy, they are smiling. But when they're with you, did you hear this? Did you hear that? Bitch, she is fake and she needs to be cut off. Another way to spot a fake friend is when they're messing around with someone you've messed with. Basically, when they're messing around with someone you've been in a relationship with, someone you flirted with, someone you liked, and all of a sudden they together with the person. She needs to be cut off. We all know that. I mean, it's a girl code. How can you be in a relationship or busy with someone who was busy with me? You know, I mean, I'm sure as a girl you explain your feelings, you explain how you feel, you explain what you have experienced with this person. The text, he texted me in the morning, oh my gosh, and then all of a sudden they together, or they flirting, or they just communicating. I mean, darling, you need to cut that person off. I would never ever wish to be friends with someone who does that to me. Like all the time when I'm busy with someone, they just like randomly come immediately after we break up, or just stop flirting, or just stop texting, and they're together with the person. She's fake. She's fake. She is fake, and she needs to be cut off. Another thing on how to spot a fake friend, which is something I experience every single day of my life, is when they ask for favors. Hi, can you do me a favor? Hi, can you send me money? Hi, can you get me an Uber? Hi, can you do this? Hi, can you do that? How I need your advice. Like, they never really ask you about, like, how's your life? I'm so happy for you. I congratulate you. I'm complimenting. Hello, I'm happy. I came to check up on you. All the time when they call advice. All the time when they call favor. All the time when they call money. Darling, they need to be cut off, honestly, because I feel like those kind of people take advantage. They take real advantage of you. So, you know what to do. And you need to do it ASAP. Because no one really deserves to be with that kind of person. They don't take you seriously. They just take you... They just remember you when they need money. They just remember you when they need favors. Or, like, all of those kind of things, you know. And, yeah, it's not nice. It's not nice. So you need to cut that person off. Oh, well, now, honey. This is my big problem. This is my big problem. Almost all my friends that I had, I cut them off because of this problem. When they're messing around with one person you don't like, or when they're messing around with a group that you don't mess with. I mean, honey, no. No. I disagree, guys. Imagine sharing to your best friend about how you feel about this group, how they treated you the last time, how they did this, and then all of a sudden, she's with the group. I've experienced that in high school. I had a best friend that I valued so very much. She was my everything. And I didn't really have a lot of friends because a lot of girls were just intimidated by my potential. So I had a girl best friend who was fake, and I did obviously cut her off. I hope she's watching this. Sorry. So I would always tell her about these bitches. Like, yo, guys, high school was the worst thing that has ever happened to me. So I had this group. They were so low. They were just always trying so much to bring me down. Like, when they see me, they would make comments and stuff like that. And obviously, I would run to my best friend and tell her, like, yo, tell me, this group did this today. This group did that today. And then all of a sudden, when I see pictures of them, my best friend is there. I mean, don't you see that they're using you to try and bring me down? I just don't get it. I don't get it. I've experienced that all the time. And no matter how kind you are, no matter how good you are, but try to understand that if you're doing this to your best friend or to your closest friend, you are fake. You are literally fake, and you need to be cut off. So yeah. And sometimes when I ask her, like, obviously you have the right to ask her, like, why are you with people that do not like me? You know, I mean, you have the reason to know. You deserve to know, and stuff like that. And when she comes to you, she's like, oh, they came to me and asked for a picture. Obviously, don't you get it? They doing this to bring you down. They're doing this to see if you can be taken advantage of. Anyway, she's also fake when she comes to you all the time with news, and just bad news. Oh, Lerato was saying this in class about you. Oh, Tandio was saying this about you, blah 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 blah. Oh, and okay, what did you say about that? Nah, you know, I was just chilling, and I didn't really say anything. I just heard, and then I came to you. You fake. You are fake. I really feel like you're fake, and you need to be cut off, because immediately when you hear something about your best friend or your true friend and you really value her, you need to stand up for her. No matter if it's a bossy person or something like that, a bully who says this about your friend and stuff like that, you can't really go to her and tell her that. You just need to tell the person who's speaking about your friend. Like, you don't need to say that about her, like, especially when she's not around. You can say that when she is around so she can hear, and that's it. It is so necessary to go to her and tell her, oh, she said this about you. She was popping. She was saying so many things about you. She was like screaming. She was this and this. And what was happening? So if your real friend is not standing up for you when you're not around, bye, baby. Bye. You fake. And you need to be cut off. Okay, so the last thing I can say about how to spot a fake friend is when they're always mentioning what they've done for you. Like, you remember I gave you money, you remember I came to your house, you remember I got you clothes, you remember I took you for a drive, I took you for a swimming lesson, whatever. Like, when they're always reminding you, they fake. I mean, you can help me out, you can be there for me, but like, be there for me and just like be there for me. Don't remind me of things like I did this for you, I did this for you. You fake. You are fake, and honestly, you're not needed in life. It's like you're doing someone else a favor. Like, it's not necessary. Like, it's not necessary to do that. Also in a relationship too. So always pay attention to the vibes, always pay attention to the attitude, always just try to go with whatever I told you guys, and yeah, you're gonna be happy, baby. Thank you so much, everyone. I love y'all.